So my name is Omar Rampasad, and it is 11:24 a.m., September 22nd, 2019. So I'm going to make a video to show you the effects of my hand on the detector. So the detector is not connected. So there's no connection. And this is my hand, left hand. You'll notice the RF reading is cycling from high to low, almost from 0 to 12 there. And the electrical reading are also cycling high to low. No hand. So I just had brunch, and as soon as I started eating, I started getting pulse on the chest and the back, mainly on the left side. So I'm going to bring my hand slowly towards the detector. So my hand coming towards the detector. Hand right here. Hand coming closer, 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 touching. Now notice the RF reading as well. 24.5 there. And the electrical reading almost to 2000. Take my hand away. No hand. Hand. Both electrical and RF reading up to almost, they're 40, actually went to 40. And the electrical reading is cycling at a higher range. 1910 there. So I'm still being pulsed. So the skin conducts electricity. So it really doesn't matter where you're pulsed with electricity. It travels throughout the body, through the skin. So the active denial system has two components from my research. It has an electrical component, a high voltage component, and a radio frequency component. And you can see that while the EMF is changing very little, the RF reading is cycling from 0 to 40, and the electrical field reading is cycling almost from 2000 down to 1000 and everything in between. So the two components that makes up the active denial system are increasing and changing from a high to low range, while the EMF reading stays at a very it changes at a very small range, a very limited range, which seems to be from 11 to 12. So I would take an educated guess and say an active denial system is being used on me right now and has been used on me for a long time before I got this detector and was able to separate out these two components. So no hand. And I could feel my heart rate go up. I could feel my body change. I could actually feel the pulses that is showing up in these changes, in these numbers as they change. I could feel those pulses in my body. hand all the way down to 500 plus, and the range dropped, it seems like 400 to 1000, the EF. The electrical, the RF went down to 25 to 0. So the range dropped. So the power dropped. So either somebody is sitting on a computer doing this manually, or it's computerized. And these ranges are computerized, are programmed to cycle through for a certain time and then drop the power and cycle through a certain range for a certain time, then go back up and cycle through that